Hi Gemini, and welcome to your July love message. I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. Thank you for joining me here in this space and confiding in me. I am very grateful for your likes, your comments, your subscribes. Check out my description box below. You can find my extended love readings where we're going to dive deeper into this reading, right? If it resonates, of course. And also I have a really awesome video I just posted on this relationship with Jupiter in Gemini. So this is really prevalent for you. And then this Saturn in Pisces, a Saturn retrograde that we're experiencing until November 15th. So if you want to go more into like what kind of karmic lessons you're learning right now, how can you really maximize on this Jupiter energy, find that video below on my Patreon channel. And I do monthly astro supportive readings, you know, especially when we're leading up to eclipses in September, you know, and with this Saturn retrograde, there's a lot of karma that's stirring up. Okay, and usually karma is through relations, right? Through others, we learn these lessons, right? Especially, you know, family, you know, how we were raised, all these good things that show up in our love life. So take a peek at the description box. In your general reading, which you can also find that link below, we had some astro cards that came up for potential signs you could be dealing with. So we have Leo, the sun card, right? Mars can be Aries or Scorpio or Pisces, okay? And they could have any of these placements in their sun, okay? But if that doesn't fit, you know, that's just energy, right? So when I think about that as energy, you did have the sun card show up in your general message. So this is very happy. This is very expansive. There's a lot of potential. Like maximizing on potential, seeing the potential in someone, right? There could be new love blooming, or again, old love, whatever that might be for you. What deck do we want to use here? Let's start with, I actually just got a new deck here. This is Clarifying Life Situations. We're going to dive into your person's feelings to start off this reading. To you versus them. Roles can be reversed, of course, right? Take what resonates. Leave what doesn't, okay? Check back later. And again, there's lots of helpful links below. Check out my links, supportive content, etc. You can also follow me on Instagram to get to know me as a reader and as a person. All right, let's see here. How is Gemini's love interest? Whoa, these cards are really slippery, and I'm not going to take that many. It's like this deck is the most slippery deck I've ever had. How is Gemini's love interest? The person that's on their mind. How is Gemini's love interest feeling? Oh, Jesus, you see this deck? I can't keep my hands on it. You could feel like you can't keep your hands on this person or hands off this person. Let's see. How is Gemini's love interest currently viewing them? For July or whenever you find this, just know that it's meant to find you. Gemini, let's tap into the Gemini collective here. Gemini's love interest, show me their energies towards Gemini. One more card, please, for Gemini's love interest. There's that one, okay. Wise counsel, we have highest good, seed of potential. We have free to move and inner vision. There's a lot of freedom and liberation in this person's energy towards you. There's like this embracing the journey, right? With the highest good, it's like it says embrace the journey with openness, trust in the universe. And then there's this seed of potential here, but there's like this freedom within this seed. So it's like, again, potential is your word, okay? You had potential show up twice in your general message, and now it's showing up again. So I'm definitely titling these videos something potential. I'm gonna get really creative with it. Drop a comment if you want to share your potential here of what that looks like. That's so interesting. And again, also drop in the comments your placements, right? If you're cross watching, I love to know the connections, the correlations with the cards. But there is like a lot of potential, okay? It's sprouting promise with your intention and care. So there is a desire in this person to move forward. It's looking like this is more leaning towards new, but it doesn't have to be, because this is a little tiny seedling. It could be, again, a return. All right, this is a general reading. I'm reading for lots of different scenarios, but the potential even within a dynamic already, right? Like seeing the highest good. Maybe you both are like wanting to be more open with each other, of freedom to move. Literally could be moving. This person could be at a distance as well. And then we have inner vision here. So there's like a spiritual connection here, but what's important with the inner vision is, again, to cut through the fog of confusion. So this person could be saying that they feel a bit confused by this. Maybe they're trying to get wise counsel on it, because there is maybe a depth to this connection. Fantasy land, yeah. They're trying not to live in fantasy. They're trying to see this potential and be like, okay, is this for my highest good? Like, am I free to move into this direction that I'm feeling called to be in with Gemini? And then it's like, maybe they have to release some things in order to create this new relationship with you. Interesting. Let's pull from the Heart's Hidden Secrets. How is Gemini's love interest in July feeling? What would they like to say? Gemini's love interest. Gemini's love interest. Show me their energies towards Gemini. Please show me. Gemini's love interest in July. Boundaries. Okay. What else? One more, please. Gemini's love interest. Please show me the truth for Gemini. Past life. Oh, wow. So you could feel that there's moments of silence in this month ahead, right? Again, whenever you find this, there could be like, again, this person seems to be going to some sort of wise counsel. Maybe this is friends, family, to get like the scoop. They're like, well, I see this potential here, but I'm a bit nervous. Like, I'm trying to really see more clearly about who this person is. And there's like, maybe they're just like, am I ready to commit, right? Free to move. They want to know that they can maybe have some freedom with you, Gemini. And so they might at times come off silent. Okay, if you are in no contact with this person that you're thinking of, it's really because they're trying to create boundaries, because I do think that they feel a deep connection, but they're just trying to make sure that they don't, break hearts or, sell you pipe dreams. Like, again, potential. They want to make sure that, they're moving forward with freedom and autonomy, and also like clarity is what I'm getting off this person. So they are someone that has boundaries, which is good. That's a good thing, Gemini. You want someone that has a sense of autonomy and understanding of self, and they're not just going to bulldoze and cause a freaking wreckage, so that's a good thing. So far, I see it as being a positive for you. Maybe this is, where, they pump the brakes a little bit just to kind of get the scoop on each other as well. Past life is here, though. So there's a very profound connection with past life connections. Again, any person that comes into our life, there's some sort of chemistry or connection or bond. And, some say, I believe in past lives. Especially with Saturn in Pisces right now. This is all about the 12th house. So maybe this person has a lot of 12th house in their chart as well, as what I'm getting, or Pisces as well. They could have Pisces somewhere. But there's like deja vu. But also with this, I'm getting is they don't want to repeat the past as well. That's why they're taking their time. They're trying to not repeat the same karmic patterns, which, again, I see this person as has a good head on their shoulders, right? And we did see this Pisces influence here, so you could very well be dealing with someone that has Pisces in their chart. Again, Leo, Aries, and Scorpio. Let's look into your energy. How are you feeling towards your love interest, Gemini? My Gemini viewers, how are you feeling? Whoa. Spitfire, wise counsel. Look at you. You both are in this very wise place, seeking guidance from trusted friends or mentors to help you along. You also could, again, be your own wise counsel. Maybe you are a very spiritual person. Maybe you have a deep connection with spirit, especially with this Pisces influence here. You've been through a rough cycle, Gemini, rough road. Look at that. Prepare carefully before you continue, for it's a long journey ahead. Yeah, so There's something, choose wisely. Wow, okay. So it looks like you're going to be faced with potentially a choice, right? Okay, how you proceed. Getting proceed with caution. Doesn't mean that you don't have to enjoy the ride. Doesn't mean that you have to, like, you know, refrain from, you know, inviting love in, because it seems to be knocking here. I just feel like there's in the month of July, or again, whenever you find this, there seems to be a bit of like, tread lightly, you know, enjoy it, kind of like stew in it, you know, feel into it, especially with this Pisces influence is very, especially with Mars and the sun, this is very big. So again, it could feel very big and like almost like intense, right? Your general message, there was a lot of this potential Kundalini, sexual energy, you know, with the snake and the cheetah. This is very sexual, right? Kundalini awakening is all about our sacral. So you could be experiencing that. And again, there's like this, okay, like let's think about this, choose wisely. There seems to be, again, I feel like this is past. You've been in some sort of maybe potential karmic lesson that you're learning, and you're trying to learn from that, right? Wise counselor, choose wisely. Beautiful. But I do see potentially that you might have a choice too, right? Again, between two people, or again, and just to choose to love. Let's see. How are you feeling, Gemini? Show me. How is Gemini feeling towards their love interest? Show me the truth. How is Gemini feeling? How is Gemini feeling? Please show me. The Gemini collective. Gemini, Gemini. Gemini towards their love interest. One more card, please. Gemini towards their love interest. We got more than one. Got 3. Okay. Yeah, look at the ecstasy in reverse. You're like, I think for you, you're hoping that this isn't just like a cheap thrill. You know, you're hoping that this could potentially go the distance here. Distance. Again, hope, longing. You're longing for stability. The foundations here, though. So again, I feel like potentially you have been through some rocky terrain in relationships. The Gemini that I'm connecting with, you've been through a lot, and so you might be a bit cautious, okay? And that's a good thing. This person's also mirroring the same. So you both seem to be on the same page, whether you know it or not. And maybe that's the beginning phases. This is seeming like something that's a bit newer. But I also could be someone returning, because if someone's returning in our lives, there could be a lot of questions like, is the same thing going to happen again? But I do see that you're open, you're hoping, you're longing. So I do see you being receptive to this love, okay? But you're also just being cautious. You want to make sure, you know, soulmate here on the bottom too. Yeah, definitely both of you feel, you know, past life, soulmate, you name it. But foundations in reverse, so it's like, something around family even. Maybe you guys share a family, or one of the other has family, security, foundation. These are the things that you're really working through in this relationship to create something that's going to last, right? 10 of Pentacles is kind of what I'm getting off this. Trying to see the blockages too within this relationship, because with the distance card, it says blockage. So you want to make sure that the road's clear, right? Because there's a road here. Am I free to roam is what I heard. Are you free to roam? Yes, you are, Gemini. Let's see the mutual energies before we dive into your extended. In the extended message, I will go deeper into your person's true intentions, what they'd like to say to you. I'll dive into more single coupled past dynamics, okay? And again, on Patreon, you get access to that Jupiter-Saturn reading, and you get 20% off all my services. So join me on Patreon, support your girl. Mutual energies here. Let's see. Mutual shared energies and interests. I heard the word interest. Mutual. Maybe you have mutual interest with this person. Mutual energies between Gemini and their love interests. Please show me. Mutual energies here between Gemini and their love interest. Please show me. There we go. Okay. There's a fear here. There is a bit of fear, I have to say. So mutually, I feel like both of you, there's, wow, oh my God. Okay. Yeah, you have a bit of fear. I think you both, so this is Magician in reverse. This is Gemini energy. It's Mercurial, so Gemini, Virgo. But this is you mainly. I think that you have a bit of insecurity. Okay, but again, this is mutual. So there's a lack of maybe security. Again, we saw foundation too. So it's like, where are we going with this one? Like, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, is like, you don't really know where you stand with this person. But look at this. King of Pentacles, Empress. That's boss energy. That's like, that's very stable. That's very committed. That's like the epitome of growth and happiness and fertility and beauty. So mutually, you guys probably see this, but there's a fear. Okay. 7 of Wands, Leo energy. We got Leo and Aries, so definitely could be dealing with a fire sign. We have Scorpio and Earth here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is a need for both of you to be flexible, okay? 2 of Pentacles. Don't be too guarded, okay? And also, the message I'm getting here mutually is do not allow the past to hold you back, Death card. Move forward with confidence. Of course, boundaries are important. 7 of Wands. You got, the 7 of Wands is also about like competition, jealousy, but also about perseverance. So if you want this to stand the test of time, right, and turn into this, then you're going to have to set boundaries. You're going to have to talk about what your needs and values are. You're going to have to believe in yourself, believe in your personal power here. And find some level of decision making here. I see that there is some decisions that need to be made, maybe not in July, but it depends on free will. And we're going to dive more into the potential outcome in the extended, okay? Because I want to look more into this death. What needs to transform, right? Because this is mutual. So I'm going to peep it for both of you, see what needs to transform so that we can create more confidence moving forward, more ease, because it looks like there is a lot of potential. Again, potential is like the key word for you this month. There's so much growth and expansion here, but again, fear kind of creeps in. There's a transitionary period with the Death card. Okay, we're going to look into that. So join me on Patreon. If this is where we part, Gemini, bye for now.